Shout out to KD for that beat.
We're still here at the Building Black Wall Street event at Eastern Illinois University, and it smells so good in the air. And actually, the reason why is because I have the most popular lady at this event at the table right now. How you doing today?
Doing all right.
Miss Marshall.
Well. Doing well.
Yes, I am well as well,
Good.
Marshall. Yes, I like that. I'm well, Marshall.
That sounds good to me.
So tell me a little bit about your business. Matter of fact, don't tell me a little bit. Tell me everything you can about your business right now because it smells so good.
In 30 seconds?
In 30 seconds. Go.
So,
Elevator pitch.
I'm Marshall, your favorite donut maker from Revival City Donuts in Charleston. We are locally owned here on the corner of 9th and Lincoln. That's the main strip, just a couple of blocks down from the castle. And Revival City Donuts opened in 2020, and we specialize in gourmet creation donut products, and as well as traditional donuts.
Traditional donuts. So that's like the regular glaze and the cake donuts and things like that.
Yeah, glazed, chocolate, strawberry, maple squares. We're famous for our maple squares, our chocolate, and our glaze. But then we like to have fun with stuff. So like there, what you have there is a s'mores donut hole. We have maple bacon. The other day, I was just sitting thinking, and I thought, we're going to make a donut that has mango filling and vanilla. We're going to dip it in some orange powder, and because it just has been cold, you know, and dreary, but this week it's been bright and sunny, and I said we're going to call it Morning of the Blazing Sun, but for sure we're going to call it Blazing Sun, and I'll put that on social media, and people came for Blazing Sun, but
Blazing Sun.
We just create stuff.
Oh my God. So what do I have here in this cup?
So they're in that cup. These are all donut holes since we had, expecting a large number of people but needed a small product.
Yeah.
So in this cup you have a maple bacon cake donut hole.
I just got to put this. I'm just going to put this on the Snapchats of the world just so I can let everybody know how good this is
and
as we're doing it. Go ahead.
All these are cake donuts, by the way. We also make regular yeast-raised donuts. Donut holes, I should say.
The famous cake lady, ladies and gentlemen. That's from my Snapchat, by the way. No, but I'm going to try one of these right now.
Okay. So you got maple bacon, s'mores, and funfetti.
Okay, so I'm going to do that funfetti because I'm a funfetti type of guy.
You seem like a fun kind of guy.
Yeah. Here you go. Okay.
That should kind of remind you of birthday cake, and people are accustomed to funfetti. You make funfetti cakes and funfetti cupcakes, so that's what that one is.
Yeah, okay. It got that, what I like about this one, it got that nice little crunch, and then get soft and good.
Oh, yeah.
Like that little, so good. All right, so that was that, funfetti.
Funfetti.
All right. I like that one. What is this one here called? Bacon, what now?
Maple bacon, and that's like my favorite.
Maple bacon.
Yes, it's drizzled in maple, and then has real bacon crumbled up, and it's on top of it. Now we serve the maple bacon as what's called a yeast-raised donut, and talk about slap your mama. Yeah, it'll make you slap your mama.
I'm glad she ain't here. I would have been in trouble today. Cause this tastes like Saturday morning. Okay, so what's this one right here?
So the last one, we have never made that before, but last night I told my donut maker, we have a sheet and I wrote it out, make funfetti, make maple bacon, and then question mark whatever you want. So she made a s'mores donut hole.
A s'more donut hole.
Yeah, so it's chocolate and graham cracker and marshmallow, and what's so cool about our s'mores donut is we actually toast the marshmallows.
I mean, it looks so nice. I really don't want to eat it, but let me try.
All right.
She's showing out over here in Charleston.
That's good stuff.
She's showing out.
That's good stuff.
I mean, typically people don't eat while we on camera, but I gotta do it with a donut lady.
Thank you.
But I ain't got no water, so let me just keep talking and say some stuff while I finish chewing.
So let me tell you, what makes our donuts special is not just that they're made by me with a whole lot of love, but also they're handmade. We roll them out in the middle of the night with a rolling pin, and donut cutters, and they're handmade right here in the store in Charleston. And most of us have never had a handmade donut.
Wow.
We're so accustomed to the donuts from the grocery store and Dunkin' and things like that. When you taste a Revival City donut, you're going to taste the difference. And I'm not just saying that. Can you attest to that?
I can attest to that.
Yes.
Because I don't really want to mention the big box donut brand, but it start with a K, and sometimes they don't got donuts ready for me. I get mad about that. But it's something about the yeast donut that I really like. I don't know. Is this yeast? What is this?
No, that's cake.
It's cake
that's
donut.
A cake donut. Yeah.
Yeah. There's something about this one that I just really like. This. You get, like you said, we used to eating donuts from bigger places, but it don't really have that hand. I can tell this one got the handmade, custom made love to it.
For sure.
So I really like that though.
Thank you.
So is this your very first entrepreneurial path, or you got?
It's not, but I guess it's my longest and the best.
Okay.
I owned a safety training program.
Okay.
Safety training business, I should say, years ago, and then did some MLM. Is that what it's called?
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah, things in the past. But this is my first brick and mortar.
Okay.
For sure.
Wow.
And it's the longest business that I've had.
The longest business. We were on a panel together. You shared some great things, very insightful. I took a couple of notes. You said that not only are you an entrepreneur, but you work at Eastern full time as well.
I do.
So how do you balance all those things?
Oh, now I'm glad nobody asked me that question. It's not easy. One thing that you said was to delegate. Don't try to do everything yourself.
Yes.
But I am a one-man shop, so to speak. I do have employees, but it's difficult to do it all. How do I balance it? Just with, as the other lady said, with a lot of tears and a lot of prayer.
Yes.
And I do. There's an old song. I get by with a little help from my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's always good to have good friends in your corner. So tell everybody where you're located and how can they find you, not only in your brick and mortar, but online. How can they find you?
So our brick and mortar, as I said, is on the corner of 9th and Lincoln, 900 Lincoln Avenue in Charleston. Just a couple of blocks east of the castle. So we're pretty much right on campus, or right off campus, I'll say that. And then online, you can find us at revivalcitydonuts.com. And we like to spell donuts the long way. So it's Revival City, DOUGHNUTS.com. On social media, we're RC Donuts, Facebook, Revival City Donuts. Check us out on Facebook. We like to have a lot of fun there. There's lots of great pictures on Instagram, but lots of fun on Facebook.
Like she said, if you really want to come smell the donuts, you have to pull up off campus and try some of these. I mean, the maple bacon was good. The funfetti is probably my favorite. This one right here is cool. I don't like chocolate so much. I'm really not like a chocolate guy, but it was just the right amount of everything. It reminded me of that backyard having a s'more. So I mean, so that's kind of what it gave me.
That's
so,
what we want to hear.
It would give me the whole. You gave me the whole experience, and I really like that. Is there anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Sure. Want to let everybody know we're closed on Sundays and Mondays, and open the rest of the week from 6 a.m. until noon. On Saturdays, we stay open a little later to 1. And as the weather gets warmer, you can stop by on Friday nights from 4 p.m. until 11 or midnight for fresh, hot glazed donuts.
Wow.
And then some others. We're not open yet, but follow us on social media, and we'll let you know when we're opening back up on Friday nights.
Well, you definitely got a customer in me. I'll be on the highway trying to come get a donut.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
All right.